tea time with Tamara on Tuesday. And then when you see me on Instagram, Kristen's now connecting with Scott, there's going to be a button and it's going to say, go on, do you see me on Instagram? Now you're going to say, join video on there. Okay. Hi, Jamie. Hi, as you hop on, say hi, hello. We have special guests today. Kristen, hello, Coco, there you go. Now I am going live, and then we're going to have audio in for Instagram here on our headphones. We're not going to get that reverberation. Hi, Vicky. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're talking all things passion, purpose, and profits. And I've got my two favorite guests. We're figuring out how to connect. So I think you did it correct last time, Kristen, and I hit the button to have you come on. So let's have you ask me one more time. One interesting thing about our guest today is it's not one guest, it's two guests, Scott and Kristen Bauer. I have the fabulous privilege. Hi there, Sean. Welcome to the party. I have the fabulous privilege of actually working with both of you, which is nice, in the company instead of Energetic Mastery. So we're going to talk about that. What's up, Jesse? Welcome. Hi, Rebecca. So good to see you on live, darling. As you hop on, give me the highs and the hellos. So come back over to Instagram. You might have to, now it says you're unable to join. So try me one more time, Kristen. And then even if you have to close the app and reopen the app, sometimes Instagram's a little funky. So today, because I know you guys want an update, we are in the renovations of the house. Everything is chaotic here. We decided to start a juice cleanse. So my husband said, would you like tea? And I was like, well, that's appropriate for tea time on Tuesday with Tamara. And then I got a little message that today was National Coffee Day. So guess what I'm not doing? Tea. I'm definitely doing coffee today. Doesn't matter what that juice cleanse says. So let's see. Yeah, so you could be on Instagram. You can be on, okay, so let's see. I see you. Hold on. Nope. Yeah, so try maybe getting off of the app altogether, Kristen, and then rejoining. Let's see if that works. Because people on Instagram want to see your beautiful faces. No? Da, 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 da. I have beautiful earrings on, and they're not crystal ones. I tried to wear my crystal ones. We have so much crystal jewelry in this house. I'm gonna start adoring myself with it, but it's not this morning. It's not in the cards. Okay, so all things passion, purpose, and profits, because on Thursday is our master class for all people who have not been part of the Energetic Self-Mastery Program. It's not working? If I stop my live and I start it all over again, you think that would work, Kristen? Let me try that. I'm going to end on the live on here on Instagram. We're going to stay live on Facebook. Give us a hot minute. Not at all. That's not going to work at all. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to close out Instagram completely. We'll reopen it up and then we'll come back. Yeah, so we're coming back on Instagram. We're having a little technical difficulty. We want to have our fabulous guest on. And then here on Facebook, so stay here on the computer platform. And then I'm gonna go back live on Instagram. Something happened. I'm gonna delete that video though, because ain't nobody want to see me talk about nothing. They don't want to see me talking about like coffee versus tea. Nobody wants that. I mean, I enjoy that, but not everybody likes that. Okay, let's see. Okay. On 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back live on Instagram. Okay, so now you should get your Instagram notification. You can hop back on live. For those of you who are joining us, since it's National Coffee Day, I invite you to go get your coffee done. Since we have some time for you to get your coffee done. So we have Adiana, Laura, Jessie, Connie, Rebecca, Vicky, you're all here, and Coco, my favorite friend from far away. Darling, so great to see you guys. Hey, in the comment box while we're getting all connected to all of it. Okay, so I see you. Kristen, there you go. Now I am going to go live with you on Instagram. See if it happens. Let's see if it happens. Are you on there? Do we have the flip screen on there? As you hop on, you guys can tell me something fun that's happening in your world. That could also be fun as well. Let's see. It is not. What do you not like about Instagram? We're all sitting around waiting. We may just have to just go live on the Facebook of Face. Okay, now you declined it for whatever. Did you hit decline or no? No. Okay, let's go live. So let's do this. How else can we do this? I think maybe we just do Facebook today. I think we just do this. So if you're over on Instagram, how about this? Oh, wait, hold on. Is that going to be it? As soon as we got unattached? No? I hit the button. Maybe? I see their faces. You guys cannot wait to see their faces. You guys are going to love their faces. What's up, Lindsay? Lindsay's the newest member of the ESM program. Hey, girl. We don't know if Instagram's going to work, so I may just hang out, chit-chat, have their beautiful faces live on the Facebook. Adriana's at the gym this morning. Happy Murata. First of all, thank you for your post. The only reason I know it's National Coffee Day is because of you, darling. Okay, so Jamie's coming over from Instagram, so Instagram wasn't working. Okay, Abby, thank you. All my loves on Instagram. We're going to close down tea time on Instagram. Head on over to Facebook. That's where we're going to be live. For some reason, we can't get them on live. So I love all of you. Please join us over there. Hi, Lindsay. We're going to be over on Facebook, Lindsay, on the business page. I'm closing that down now. Okay, cool. You know what? I don't know what it is about that. So let's go ahead. We're going to turn our volumes up so I can hear you fully. We're rolling with the punches. Yeah, Jamie, that wasn't working. Okay, Kristen, Scott, can I hear you guys? Can't hear you. Whatever you did magically last time, let's do that again.
Now can you hear us?
We can hear you now. This is so exciting. Okay, so you guys, I couldn't talk about this until they were like live. But Kristen and Scott, so fun to work with them because they're like you guys are my only married couple that I work with? I mean, besides me and my married people.
Jamie and Carlos aren't married.
They're not married. You guys are married. We have couples, but you guys are married. So traditional. I'm just so traditional. Okay, so this was thank you, Murata, for my juice cleanse today. I will be having coffee because it's National Coffee Day. And when I told Brian, he was like, "Do you want some tea?" And I was like, "I want coffee because it's National Coffee Day." He said, "Fair enough." That sounds about right. I won that play. So welcome to the party. Cheers, you guys. Cheers. One fun fact, where Kristen and Scott are sitting right now is in your
trailer.
Are you at
Yeah, we're home.
Yes,
we're in our trailer.
Tell me about your home. One of my favorite stories is you guys. So where are you right now? You're sitting in your trailer?
We're in Golden.
You're in Golden. You're so close to me. But you guys have been traveling in your trailer for how long now?
Well, we went 2 months this summer, and then we came back because our intuition told us to sell our house. So we're selling our house, and we are going to travel for a year probably.
You guys, so this is all about, so here's one of the fun things that I love about you guys. So Scott, when we started working together, so Kristen, you're a CPA. Is that the correct title?
Yes.
So I don't want to get it wrong.
Titles.
Titles. What is
worked hard for that shit.
I don't know titles either. They go, "Do you have a business card?" I was like, "That'd be good. Maybe I should get some of those. That would be good to have." I don't have one of those. Okay, cool. So you're a CPA. And Scott, when you entered in the program, you owned a restaurant. Do you still own the restaurant?
Until Thursday.
Your sales final on Thursday?
Yes.
Congratulations! Again! Woohoo! So like very 3D reality, very 3D couple, like CPA restaurant owner. And then I remember having conversations where like the restaurant just wasn't super amazing and yummy for you. Is that accurate, Scott?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So tell me a little bit about your life, you guys, when I first met you. And do you feel like it changed at all?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So when we started the program, I was working 14, 16-hour days, not seeing my family, not really enjoying what I was doing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen was...
I worked in an office every day and did taxes and yeah. And we just ran around like crazy people with our kids. We were like two ships passing in the night all the time.
Yeah. And so what would you say started to shift inside of you guys? Like, because to go from that to like now that you, and let's just be clear, they live full time. They decided to live full time in your rig.
Yeah. It's a real big rig. It's a
Mhm.
house. We can give you a whole tour if you want.
Oh, we should do, you guys should send me the clip of the tour and I'm going to like post it everywhere. I got so
Yeah.
like motorhomes and things because we got one, right? That it was like, no, it's not a motorhome. You have a rig.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we have 2 bedrooms and a kitchen island, and it's beautiful.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna do a little tour later. So, so you guys now are full time in the rig. You now spend 2 months on the road. Scott, you've left the restaurant. Kristen, you're doing your work from the
remotely.
rig. Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
And we're homeschooling our kids this year.
Isn't that fun? Because you know,
COVID.
what are you gonna do? I mean, some people are putting them back in school. So was it hard to make the choice, all of these choices to like, you know, Scott, to sell your business, was that hard? Like to go, like start working from home to like, now you're when do you close on your, cause you're selling the house too. When do you
Close on the
close on the sale
13th.
of your house?
On October 13th.
Okay, cool. Ooh, right around the corner. And then you're going to free birds. Yeah. So has it been really hard, challenging at all? Or what has been the most challenging thing to shift?
I mean, it's been uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Just, you know, definitely didn't see any of this coming. But I think it hasn't been as hard as it sounds because we've taken each little step and we just listen to our own intuition
Mm-hmm.
and go with the one next thing.
Yeah. Now, would you say that it makes it easier when you have 2 of you aligned and like doing the thing? Is it easier having 2 of you? Like if it was just Scott or just Kristen, like doing the energetic mastery path, would it have been harder?
Yeah. So Kristen's been doing more like self-work than I have, definitely. I'm now the hippie redneck, but that's just what Kristen calls me now.
A hippie redneck. I love it.
Yes.
Well, and really, because you're in the rig,
The truck's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's almost like a semi-trailer.
Yeah. So what I really love too about you guys is like the freedom to really remove all of those judgment point of views and conclusions. Like we talk about it, but like there's ultimate freedom in not being tied down to how it should look, how other people think you should do it, how your past says it should go. So you guys, I want to commend you for really having just the freedom to go like, you know what? Let's sell our house and travel around the rig and like go to warm, sunny places in the wintertime or like whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. There's been I mean, the fear of judgment was definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we realized like our whole lives have been around what other people think instead of what we think.
Yeah.
Quick story was just how this all came about. We were driving across Iowa. There is nothing in Iowa. There's lots of stuff, I'm sure. I just haven't found anything yet.
Corn.
Yes, there's a lot of that.
Corn.
And Kristen turns over to me and just goes, I keep getting an intuitive hit to sell our house. And I was like, holy crap. I've been thinking about this for 2 days and I didn't know what to say because I don't know what to do about after we sell the house.
Yeah. Yeah. How do we do that? What do we do after? Good question.
And then it just all like flowed. It was the coolest drive. We were just driving along and it was just like, yep, let's sell the house. cool, we'll go back, we'll sell the house, we'll get a new trailer, we'll move into it, and we'll see where that goes.
Yeah. Awesome. So, and Elisa, I think that's why I really wanted Scott and Kristen on, because, Elisa's in the program too, but I think we don't see, like, sometimes their program's getting bigger. So sometimes you don't see people, you don't know like what's happening in the background. I happen to have my fingers in all the magic that's happening. So I get to know, but I'm just like, I'm so inspired for you guys to just follow the intuition, follow the energy, and do the thing. Now, what about, so the one thing that we're going to be dialing in on Thursday with our masterclass is having your passion and your purpose, your pathway like of life as it illuminates, having it actually create or have you make money doing it. So have you guys like found any like downside financially that's been going on, or just upsides financially? Like what's happening from a monetary place? And I don't really know. This is going to be a surprise conversation for me.
This is money talk is her.
Oh, well, I mean, my business continues to just keep growing.
Yeah.
And that's been amazing. And then Scott has been really looking at his passion of food and farming and all of it, and thinking about how to do that, how to make that into something where people can follow us.
Yeah. That sounds fun. So we can follow you on the journey in the rig, doing what you do, and you can do the food and the cookings and the things and the whatevers.
It's probably going to be a lot bigger than I think it is. I just feel it. It's kind of cool. We've got an idea in the works, and in the next like couple of weeks it has to be done. Well, part of the video has to be done before this week because we're going to use some shots from the restaurant and then continue to grow it from there.
Yay! This is so exciting following you on your journey, you guys. Okay, cool. So I think that's one of the big things when people are looking at either following their purpose or following their passions is they go like, I don't know how that's going to make me money. I don't know how I could sustain financially. Did those concerns ever show up for you guys, or are you guys just like super trusting of everything?
I'm a fairly trusting person. My life is all like, it sounds stupid, but money just comes. When we need it, it shows up.
Yes.
So I just don't worry about it. Now, Kristen's her own person.
She does the money.
Uh-huh.
Right?
I think that's one of the biggest things that I've gotten out of this program is that my whole life has been about money.
Yeah.
Has been about security financially.
Mm-hmm.
And really learning to trust. And more money has showed up in weird ways than I can even like describe.
I know, it's so crazy, isn't it?
And in the beginning, I would have doubted every bit of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we just keep trusting, and then money just keeps coming in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So so for people who are watching, if you don't know, one of my big things is when you're energized, when you're lit up, when you're following that passion, that purpose, what happens is money does show up, and it can show up in ways that you never thought. Like you never, as long as you're not tied to the linear notion of how it has to show up, expect it to show up, what it means, like all of the things around money. And so we do a lot of work in the program just around money in general, because that actually gives us access to everything else being ease-filled. So what if money wasn't wired or didn't work the way that we think it does? Because right now, a lot of the people who are watching probably think that money works like this, which is I have a bank account, and that money in that bank account, if I allocate it and I watch it, and I do the things that I've been taught to do, then I can spend it how I want to spend it. But I have to look and see, like, does that bank account have the thing that I want or the thing that I need in order to make the choice that I'd like, which is actually handing over our power to money. And so what I hear you guys saying is, like, if you make the choices in life that really light you up, that are aligned for you, that energy of money, which is abundance, just naturally shows up. And you have to build that muscle to keep trusting. And so, like, you know, Scott's like, money's always been there, like it's been fine for me. And Kristen, I can hear you be like, I'm building my muscle, bitch. Like, come on. Building the trust, We're trusting. I'm building a trust. And I also tell people, so if you're watching and you're like, this is crazy, I also tell people, like, you can test it out, but the more that you just trust and you surrender, it's like the abundance will come. So yeah, go ahead, Scott. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I just said it does. It just keeps coming in weird way, like random catering that I got a week ago that I just did by myself and made some money and had a fun night. It was really fun.
Yeah. Awesome. And Kristen, and your business is growing. And Scott, I really do. There's like some energy on this whole thing of like following your journey and stuff on the cooking thing. It's going to be awesome. You know,
for it.
I'm sure Brian told you. Oh, they have kids in their rig too. Look at that. That's the mom face. She sent it? Did you guys see?
She was sending it to the dogs though.
Oh, I'm giving the dog the mom face. And Scott, I was going to tell you. So Brian has a friend. His name is DJ Barbecue, and I'm sure he told you about it. Did he tell you about this? Like big claim to fame was like doing barbecue, and he's a DJ, so he dresses in like weird things when he does it, and he's like, of course, European, I think, or something. But once people have their thing, I mean, he has a whole like barbecue bucket, right? So once people have their thing, like the energy gets behind whatever your thing is. So I'm super excited to see how this flourishes, especially because it's all about food. So what would you say, like one distinction from the program or one distinction that you've learned since working in the program? Because you guys have been in the program since November, so almost a full year?
Yep.
Aww. We'll have to see how long we get to hang. He's American, but he does in England. Okay, cool. DJ Barbecue in England. He's weird because wearing funky clothes and barbecuing and being a DJ is like a thing. So anyways, what would you say, like, out of this year journey? I'm so excited to have you then on the call here. So we're getting close to completing out that year together. What would you say has been one of like the biggest distinction or the biggest like thing that's really made a difference, either in your life, your marriage, your travels, your journey? Oh my God, your befores and afters are amazing. Working at a restaurant, 14 hours a day.
Like I said, I think my whole job is about money and other people's money. And so my whole life has been about money. And for me, the biggest change has been realizing that money comes when I am in alignment with what I want. And that I don't need the money to do what I want. I need to do what I want, and the money will come.
Boom! I feel like we do mic drop. Boom! Yeah. What would you say your biggest realization or breakthrough or?
For me, I think it's getting in tune with myself, not getting rid of my exterior shell that I show the world, and being able to just be me and not worry about it.
You hippie redneck.
That should be your YouTube channel.
Hippie redneck.
The hippie redneck station.
Hippie redneck.
Like you have your like mala beads and you're like, let's sling some. Right?
My mala beads and my overalls.
Oh my God, this is totally the thing. This is the picture on the front of the YouTube. Yes. You know what? And I really feel connected to that because like in our RV, I was like, we need crystals and stones. And then you're RVing and you feel very rednecky when you RV and you're like, there's a shitter pipe to clean out in the back. And you're like, this is very, and like the people are like, they're just necky, but you're like, but I've got my stones and I'm feeling what? I love it.
We got our singing bowls and all of our crystals and
Lakshmi's here.
Hey. And so here's one that I'm just really curious about. What has changed? Like, have you noticed significant changes in your relationship? Like if somebody, because I've had people go like, I've had questions about if there were two people, like, should they do the program together? I've had married couples go to register and then not. Like, what would you say about doing work like this, which is energetic self-mastery? This is not like, go make your plan for your life with your spouse together. This is something different. So what would you say to people about that? Or what would you say has been either beneficial or challenging with being together in this?
Challenging, I didn't find anything challenging. I think for me, being in it together and speaking the same language was super helpful. But also the calling each other out on our bullshit. Like, hey, what's your intuition say about that truck? About the truck you're getting? And that's how we bought the truck. Like, there was no money involved. We did not give two shits. Yeah. Let's go find the truck we want to have because it's going to be the only vehicle we have. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do it all the way. And Kristen's like, I'm going back and forth and test driving 6 trucks in 2 days. And she's just like, what's your intuition say? And I'm like, it says the Ram. And so we went and got it.
I love it. I love it. Does it have like a refrigerator in the back seat too?
No, but it has its own Wi-Fi, which is kind of cool.
Dude. I want that truck.
It's a beast.
Yeah. And Kristen, anything for you about like, if somebody was hesitant about doing this kind of work with a significant other or anything, would you be like, oh, too silly?
I can't see, like Scott, I don't see many downsides. I mean, for us, it was like if we were doing lineage clearing or, some sort of really heavy stuff, mm-hmm. The other one understood and gave that space and supported each other through it. Oh. So I don't know. To me, I think it's the best thing we've done for our marriage.
You should end there so that you have a really good clip for later.
Oh my God, I want little hearts to come flying out of your head. I don't even know how to do that. Somebody needs to edit that and just have hearts come flying out of your head.
I think the only thing that could be a downside to doing this as a couple is if one of you doesn't commit to it. Yeah. And then you're learning something else anyway. Maybe you're in the wrong relationship. I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't see a downside to it. If it went poorly for you, then you weren't in the right situation anyway.
Yeah, totally. I love it. Yeah. All my ladies, Laura and Elisa, they're like so in love with this conversation. Elisa, this is one of my energetic priorities in partnership. Yeah, girl. I love it. Well, look, so just so people really get it, it's like taking the 9 to 5ers, right? Like going in an office, and Scott was like a 6 to 10er or something probably, right? Like 14 hours a day.
Yeah, an 11 to 2 a.m.er.
11 to 2 a.m.er, right? Like never being with the family, never getting to see each other, like having that be all wonky and out of balance. And you guys have moved through and made the big, I think, when we first talked, Scott, about selling your business and leaving the restaurant, like that's kind of a big deal. There were concerns about money, but also like this yumminess of time with the family. And the more that you guys have leaned into the things that you love about each other and your life and your kids and like travel, everything has worked out fabulously. And so I just can't commend you guys enough for making those choices that maybe other people don't understand fully, and it's not for them to get. And so, and Scott, I love that you own your like hippie cowboy. Like, let's be the hippie cowboy. I feel like this is a whole new TikTok thing too. Oh, you blow up on TikTok. I love TikTok. That's all I'm going to say. I love TikTok. I'm on TikTok. It's where I do my funny things. Anyways, so I think that would just blow up. But I just love that you guys have just embraced it fully and wholeheartedly. I love your relationship. I love your commitment to your family and your kids and just having a yummy life. So
Well, we are nothing but grateful for you and our coaches and all of you. It's really, it's elevated our lives to a whole new level.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see what's next. Look, you guys, there's lots of different, here's what I love about this. There's lots of different ways that people can come in and participate inside of energetic mastery. And so some people we see all the time and they're always like working something out. There's some people that we hardly ever see. And you guys are like one of those people like we don't see you a lot, like asking the questions, but you guys are like doing the work together. You're doing the work with the coaches. Like you guys are doing it. And so I think that's a testament to like having the work is like when you do the work, and it can be really easy. You know what I mean? So I'm just grateful for people like you who come in and like just transform your life and make it magical. And then what you create is like this magical ripple for everybody else to go like, oh, like I could like, work from my RV and like quit my restaurant gig and like I could have life go on my way. Yeah, I want some of that. You know what I mean? So you guys make these little magical ripples out there because of all the choices you've made, which I love. Is there anything else you guys want to say? This lovely, you guys can't see them. They're all watching, this lovely band of people looking at you. They're looking at you like this.
No. It's just, I feel like stuff just falls in line when you just trust that it will. And it's been so amazing to watch myself and really do it for me, not for her. Like doing everything that's happened, I've done for me. And she's done what's for her. And they've oddly coincided, just collided in different ways. So have some fun and enjoy life. It's too short.
I love it. Well, you guys are super magical. Thanks for being on with me for National Coffee Day.
I drank tea.
I'll do tea later. I know, just for Coffee Day. Okay, so we're going to sign off from the rig in Golden, getting ready to sell the house and make the next level of magic. I can't wait for Hippie Cowboy to come out. I really like Scott. This is going to be some good TikTok. Is all I want to say. And thanks for inspiring the people who are watching, also for relationships, like Elisa and Laura. Of course, we love Murata. We all love your love story. So we love you guys together. We love your guys in transformation. We love you guys in freedom and doing your thing. So thanks for being you. I love you guys.
Awesome. Love you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you very soon. Bye.